you cats and kittens, it's time for more Joe vs. Al in Dwarf Fortress. Joe continues to have naked soldiers. Albert gets a vile force of darkness. And we learn that someone's son is a goober. Joe is kicking things off, so let's head on over to his fort now.
Anyway, I'm not like out of it, I'm just slightly
usual
off.
Razor sharp precision.
Here we are at Joe's fort.
Backup that I usually... Here we are at my fort. Let's, I never
At least I could remember how many kids I had.
I'm sorry, I can't remember how many kids you have. That's not exactly like a...
That's
I figured it out, which wasn't snap there. This is my starting cooks, is numbers.
They're doing good. They almost got 1 to 20.
This is what's bothering me now. I hate this. I know I've been talking about this a lot last week.
I'm gonna do a little equipment mismatch research for you on the DF side of things.
Let me make sure they're active. That's step 1. Alerts. Active. Alright, they're both active. Great. And... equip. Again, there's this annoyance, which is the game's like, yeah, they got everything. But then they're slowly getting angrier and angrier. Let me just check and see if that's actually happening. So let's take K-Doll, who doesn't have legs. Well, he has legs. We'll go to you, and we'll go to K-Doll. And I have a number of K-Dolls. So now we go back here.
Which K-Doll is it?
Sarah Kid. Very good. What do I do? Zoom? View?
Is there a forbid all excess equipment option?
I can check that. He's going to pick up equipment. That's his job right now. So that's pretty good.
Right.
All he has on is socks.
Where does he have the socks, Joe? Apparently, if you're just, if you have just generalized armor on, what they'll do is every time there's a better piece of armor, they'll go pick that up. So as your armor levels up, they're like, ooh, better breastplate. But
even that's okay, but they don't seem to ever put it on. Also, I have to point this out. There's like a quartet here, and these guys are dancing. That's amazing.
I see that, and he's actually looks like dancing too. I like that.
I think that's actually an organized group of entertainers.
I get you.
And then they stop. That's so cool. I didn't know they would do that. I don't think I brought in like a band. I wonder if the individual like entertainers will gather together and be like, let's do a group thing. This is still happening. Whatever, I don't care. Got my awesome,
Here's a post from 2013, but it's on Reddit, and I have that blocked on my computer, Joe.
Great!
So I can't help you with that.
Why do you have Reddit blocked?
So I don't do it when I'm supposed to be working?
Oh. I shut the window. It's the thing I do.
Well, I can click back open to it when I'm like, well, I'm rendering for 5 seconds. I guess I'll... No, I don't need that. Plus, I got sick of reading Reddit for, like...
That's fair. I'm really off of Twitter recently. I turned my timeline into just the worst thing ever.
You gotta follow people, Joe.
Like, I hate this. Why am I here? Let's see if he managed to actually pick up that equipment. I don't know. What was he, K-Doll? Well, he's at blue now. He's just missing his... I also think the switching between, the one guy I usually have off... I hate you idiot.
Oh, you mean, like, he takes his day off and he, like, alright, civvy clothes, and then just throws his armor in the hallway and can't find it afterwards?
And possibly someone else is like, ooh, someone dropped a really nice piece of armor, and then goes running after it.
I'm gonna go put it in my cabinet. In my room. Here, what the solution is? Don't let anybody take a day off ever.
Apparently you've been doing that, and it's been okay, which is interesting. Why is this guy fishing? Is it his day off?
I mean, I don't know if I would characterize my fort as okay.
Well, the military, you haven't been...
They're unhappy about a number of things. Not getting a day off hasn't been one of them.
I'm so confused what these people are doing. Maybe if I have them store everything in there, maybe the trip is like screwing things up, so if they can store stuff... Oh, there's vomit everywhere.
Do they not have cabinets in the training room?
I thought I had stuff like that.
You've got armor racks. Do they not put the they don't use them, do they, right? Like they just...
Didn't we figure that out? Yeah. So maybe if I put a bunch of cabinets in here and coffers?
Could be.
Let's find out.
What's that up on the upper left? Is armor rack and then...
What do you mean, like that? This is the other squad room.
No, what?
It's weapon and armor rack.
Okay, weapon racks and armor racks.
I believe. Sorry, I was focused on the right-hand one for now. So
man, how much revolution do you think is going to happen with the mouse support coming for Steam version of Dwarf Fortress?
I don't know. I'm not even that isn't the thing that's blowing my mind. I think it's just the I don't even know that I need that. Oops, that'll go there. Sure, that's fine. Hey, whatever. Okay, that's great. Do you think you're going to switch over to it?
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like it's so natural for me to use the keys that I don't really...
Man, if they fix, like, the military screen, are you kidding me?
Again, that has not been the bane of my existence.
What has been the bane of your existence on the You constantly are like, man, this interface isn't great. And they're like, well, if they fixed it, I wouldn't...
but it's charming. It's like, you know, it's...
Like being hit in the head with the mallet is charming.
No. Like, I don't know. I mean, when you say interface, do you mean like I'll be able to tell these idiots to put the right clothes on and they'll do it? Because yes, I'm excited for that. I don't know if I need the mouse for that though.
I'm excited to be able to play more easily with my Steam controller. Yes. If the menus are like navigable a little bit easier,
then you can use it and possibly actually have it.
Although it's still not great. I was playing Factorio with the Steam controller the other day, and it's not ideal.
Look what's just lying here.
Troglodyte head! I have my focus. I was watching the screen, but I was looking at the other part. There's a lot of screen, Joe. We need smaller monitors, I think.
What would that gain us?
Hey! Your eyes wouldn't have to wander like 4 feet from one corner to the other to figure out what's going on.
I don't know that's the big solution to whatever problems you're having that you think it is. All right. Butcher. We're gonna butcher like 5 of these in a row and then wait. And then do 5 again and then wait.
Because all of your bolts screw up.
Yes. I'm so excited about that. I don't know if you noticed, we have like a cooking challenge.
Yes, I have heard about this. Tell me more.
It's pretty neat to maybe have, man, look at all these fertile eggs.
Your gem carver is doing a lot of work up there in the upper left.
Nope, that's just where the gems go, I guess.
None of those are carved?
I think they're carved. I don't know where the carver is, though.
Well, some of them aren't. I think the ones that look like... Never mind what they look like. But I don't think they're carved. But I think the ones that are...
I've got crimes that need convicting. Daigle. Zahn.
Now you have witnesses to your crimes. How come you have witnesses?
I don't know. I don't think your guy's doing his job because your room wasn't set up fully, is my guess. So what is happening here? Why is there...
Why is there
Still
what?
my best fort.
What is happening?
It's the miasma. Sorry, I didn't finish that sentence.
You should get some diagonal pathways. Deal with that.
Yes.
Although I don't know if that would help with the Z level problem. The fact that it's seeping down and up. I guess they can't move diagonally through Z levels, can they?
That's an interesting question. I have no idea.
Well, no, because you'd have to have like stairways. Wait. No, if you had a downstair.
Yes.
At one point on the 1Z level, and then the upstair.
Do it.
1 square to the left, underneath of that.
Come on, Meng, where's your stupid armor? Specific armor. Yes, this broken... Oh, I should make some socks. That's what I was gonna do. Ooh, a steel mail shirt. There, wonderful. Put that on.
Put it on.
Chaos. I've got, yeah, I do. Farmer workshops, too.
How many farmers do you have, by the way? It looks like there's stuff in the field that needs to be harvested. Usually when, in my experience, they pop over and get that stuff right away.
Unless they died. Farming. I have 4.
Okay, maybe that's enough.
One of them's an architect. So, you know, he's going to night school.
He's got that draft table in his room.
Drafting table, yes. One of them is a fisher. I'm going to turn him off. Fisher. I wanted to make... Well, let's check the stocks, actually. Cloth do I have?
I wonder if they could make a procedural building generator.
Kinaf cloth, la-di-da.
I guess...
Alright.
Well, no, so Minecraft does the town generation, but I think all the houses are pretty much, like, preset. Just sort of decides where to put them.
What do I make? Robes? I always forget the clothing. I'll make some silk pants. Like a robe covers everything, but they still need socks, and they need a hat if they don't have a tunic, or there's a lot going on there.
I'm just thinking about like what if the architecture skill in Dwarf Fortress actually let them build things. When somebody like comes up and is like, I'm gonna make a skyscraper, and so there's just like 20 bedrooms stacked on top of each other with stairs going through.
But who is building it? Hey, I got a possession.
Yeah.
Do you want the game to do its own, like actually get into building too?
Potentially.
It could be mildly horrifying.
I'm not even. It might not even necessarily be a thing for Dwarf Fortress. It's just a thing that I'm wondering how you could implement it in a game.
That's a big one. This could be some. Well, here I am jinxing myself.
Does he have what he
bound
needs?
To be amazing. Probably. Make sure my engravers are busy. Yeah, he's moving around getting stuff. So.
Okay.
It's a weird moment when you start cooking your plump helmets and brewing everything else.
Alright, here we are at Albert's Fort, where things are going okay, I think. Let's see.
Let's get your...
Everybody's mad. Let's check out our cooks to start with. I'm hating it. There they are. Okay, I got a 17, all the way down to a 3.
And one guy has a red line through him.
Yep, can't do the Weremammoth Rakustag. Oh, this guy has a red line. He is melancholy.
Labor cannot be changed due to mood. Interesting.
Stringer by melancholy.
Been listening
he is
to too
utterly
much,
harrowed.
Jim Croce.
Can I make this bigger? No, I can't. Great.
Marky
I'm gonna look up MINGKOT is her name. Yes. Let's go to MINGKOT.
Okay, what? I'm trying to read up on pitting.
Okay, that's something we talked about at the end of the previous one.
Yes.
What's her name? Clear.
What?
I'm trying to find her name. She's a farmer, technically. Review unit, that's fine. Overthrown by the stresses of day-to-day living. Grouchy when caught in the rain.
I love that they don't give you their motto whenever they're in this. It's like, no, you don't get to know my innermost mantra. She has a very...
Her first toe, her left foot, and... Yeah.
Ew. Why isn't she getting help?
Her toes are smashed open pretty bad. That's not great.
Why did
She's
she
also
do that?
85 years old. Her grandma with her toe smashed open is kind of mad. She has a good kinesthetic sense and very good creativity, but she has a very bad sense of empathy. And poor ability to manage or understand social relationships. Wow. Look at Asperger's person here. Alright, well they at least shouldn't be in the rain anymore with the...
Alright, well this is nuts, but interesting.
Let's get nuts!
Okay, you can pit animals. I'm looking for pitting, just pit. On pit designations.
So to clarify, for those of you who haven't listened to the end of the previous episode, the other thing we recorded, we were thinking maybe we could throw materials down to our Weremammoth guy in his cage, where he could then, like, use them to craft a kitchen and level up his powers of cooking. Let's check on this. So that's a kitchen.
I also could have used this when my mass cage influx came in, I think, but this is a little confusing.
Alright. Mad people everywhere. I'm hoping that seeing all these nice engraved memorials to their dead friends will help them.
No. Apparently nothing helps them. They just walk
They're
around
just
without
running
pants
over
on.
them constantly, so that's good stuff. I don't know why this has been suspended. Let's see. Needs unrot. Okay, we're out of unrotten cookable items. Do I have... Is there a caravan here? No trader needed it.
It looks like you can only pit creatures.
Okay.
You could make a stockpile on top of hatches and then pull a lever.
Oh, that sounds good. Alright, we're going on gather plant duty. Just the whole map, baby.
Yeah. That's the sound it makes.
It does. Because we're out of apparently everything.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could cook your rice?
It would be. Yes. We've got maize we can... No, we can't cook any of this stuff.
No.
Right? I can cook my plump helmets.
Yeah, and then brew your... Yes.
And then I've got... Okay, yeah. We'll turn these on... No, I'm going to leave brew on, and we're going to turn cook on for plump helmets.
Might as well not brew the plump helmets.
What?
Might as well not brew the plump helmets. I guess it's the only thing they have, so...
Starving and dehydrated... Oh, MINGKOT. Yeah, he's throwing a fit. I'm going to lose one of these guys. Looks like... This feels so wrong.
I know. Believe me. I know. Got your weapon traps there? That's nice. That's possibly more effective than my traps. You've got a bunch of random leather.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about exactly.
You have a J.
I don't see the J. Oh, there it is up above. That's a jabberer skeleton, Joe.
Oh.
An animal after my own heart. Let's see. I forget, is it traps? Yes, T, weapon trap. We're going to put a few more in here. We're going to use these granite mechanisms, and then I guess, all of these serrated things, and there's a wooden... Oh.
Why are they so... Oh, they're close because someone probably knocked over a trap. The tantrums are really
Are none of
irritating.
these...
You're
Why
at
can't I
10,
put any
you're
of
at the
these in
max. Hit D.
Oh, okay. D for done selecting.
Yes. You've got it now.
Yeah, the tantrums aren't great.
Ooh, someone was reporting a crime. Oh no, they couldn't report a crime. They were resting their injury.
I forget how to look at that now.
They canceled rest. They're deathly afraid. Z, and the dog's been found dead. Not sure what's going on.
Hey, here comes some migrants. Woo!
Well,
Man, I love people coming in happy.
everything seems to be in order here.
There's a mule or something. There's a chicken. That's all good. There's a child throwing a tantrum. Let's go ahead and read these migrants. Let's sort by migration wave. Hit read. Alright. Is anybody great at cooking? Where's the cooking at? No. We have some decent brewers. That's about it. I'm gonna put some of y'all on... Let's see. What does Joe work have in it? Does it have farming?
I don't know.
Farming is... Man, the screen is too small. Can't see any of these things. They're so far away. There it is. Alright, we need farming on. That's over here. Not all of them. Just the guys I have selected. Jeez. Okay. And they can be off of most hauling. Just kind of want these guys to be on, like, the plant stuff. I'm just going to clear these guys and then start from scratch. Because I do not like doing that this way. Alright, farming on. We're going to have plant gathering on. Well, we're going to have food hauling? Or plant hauling? Is that a thing?
I forget.
There's animal hauling, trade goods hauling, cleaning. I guess... Oh, there it is. Food hauling.
Equipping weapons on armor on military is erratic. This is a long-standing bug that has been slowly but surely rolled back. Since 2010.
I'm sure it'll get fixed for the Steam release, Joe.
Uh-huh. How has that not... Like, that seems like a pretty big thing.
Yeah?
Doesn't it to you?
That's not that's not what I'm worried about right now, Joe, so I'm going to let you do your thing.
I'm back. That. You have a silty, loamy wall.
Just looking around, seeing... Okay, these guys are...
There's only one left.
There. Is there only one left? Yeah. I guess so. His superior knife handling skills helped him out there.
I always thought they turned at exactly the same time. There's your prison, but no one's... Is your sheriff happy with his room?
Okay, so you want to look at... that's in... not that one, sorry. Nobles.
He's not.
Captain of the guard. What does he require?
He does not need a modest office. He needs an unmodest office.
Yeah. I want a DS.
It looks smooth.
We're gonna bump
maybe not all
priority. Of it. Some of it's not. Okay.
Also,
so he has a meager office.
You know which one's his, hello?
I think they're coming to work on the smoothing.
Oh. They're sleeping in their bed.
I put those statues in.
Which one's his office? Oh, there's his office.
On the right, and then I think...
I mean, if you engrave it, I think it'll pop up. Also, your mayor...
And dining room is the same room?
I forget, yeah. And then you have
no,
this
I'm not asking you. It is.
Ooh. I'm not asking you.
We're going to build a container in here.
I'm telling you.
Let's see if we can figure out what's the best container. There's an orthoclase coffer. That's pretty good. And another container that is H. And put it there. Expand.
Boom.
Maybe that'll help him. Ah! And I'm all off today. I don't know if it's gonna make it in the recording, but my
it always does.
My household was a little bit upended.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Yes.
No, the fact that like we got new foster kids, so it's just sometimes, it's a tough day for them.
I can see that. Alright,
okay.
That's gotta be a nice...
Nope.
Ooh. Wow. Engrave it?
Okay, yeah. That's E.
Also, do you have... Is the office spilling over into the bedroom? Because that'll have the effects of things.
Well, the office and the dining room are overlapping.
Fair enough. Let's see what the engraving does.
So I was hoping that I could make it nice enough where that wouldn't matter.
I always do, so you can, but...
Masterpiece plump helmet biscuits, that's all kicking off good. Is it good enough yet? Yes!
Okay.
It's good enough.
Now we can sit there and have people complain to him. Maybe. After like 80 episodes of this, we finally have a level 20 cook. I try to think of a game that procedurally generates buildings, and
there's procedurally generated like interiors of dwarven hillocks and stuff in this game.
Yeah, but they're
bad.
Yeah, they're bad.
It seems like you could require certain things, like a certain amount of symmetry and...
Well, I think they have that, but then the little loose ends where they're like, no, you can sort of do your procedural stuff. It just gets nuts. I mean, I know I could recognize the dwarf fort inside of it when I spawn in one. It's just terrible. I know to find the upstairs and go up. Petitions.
If you could do like a machine learning thing where you just have people like... It makes something and it's like, is this a building? And you have like 1,000 people like, no! That's nothing.
Yeah, but then you and you risk all those people trolling your program.
Machine learning's fascinating because it's like we can teach machines to do stuff, but we don't the knowledge still has to come from somewhere outside of the machine.
Mm-hmm. Just like dogs.
You're gonna make a machine that can understand like, no, that looks stupid. I don't want to make that.
This guy's still bringing
on his own, right? Like I don't need. Well, I guess you could argue like I've had the feedback of living in the world for 30 plus years.
Yeah, your brain machine.
I still like there's something in me that like knows what like a house looks like, or would
Is there though?
Is there? That's a good question, Joe. I'm building a playhouse for the kids. I'll let you know what it looks like when I'm done.
It just turns into like a giraffe. Something ain't right here. Let's get 1,000 kids to come into this treehouse and tell me if it's good or not. I'm so confused.
Is this the platonic ideal of a treehouse that you had in your mind?
Daddy, the giraffe is sad. Alright, let's check our, did any of the weird things I do fix my squads? Everyone else has clothes on squads, why can't you get clothes on? Oh my god, I hate this.
Can you just kick him out of the squad? Just be like, no, you're out. You're done.
There's one boot on, you idiot. That's like half of my squads!
Oh, they said all the other squads were okay.
This guy's wearing... I think maybe I am switching... You know what, I'm going to take the Albert route here and go to my schedule. And we're going to 6 minimum, that's probably killing me. Definitely
bump it up. Did you actually change it? Or, okay. You did. You went.
No, I just tapped my keyboard.
You did it twice. You went down and then up, and I couldn't figure out if that was.
I had 2 squads. I went down the left and then I went up the right.
Okay. Cool.
So you've never had a soldier just die from over soldiering?
No. I might not have played enough, Joe.
Here comes my possessed guy. He's got bones.
Like
they started.
The time when I would have played Dwarf Fortress this week, I was in Factorio.
Which boy am I looking forward to?
That one does multiplayer like co-op stuff.
Co-op. We've never done that to a large degree. I was thinking about this, and I'll probably repeat this spiel when we actually do Factorio. But we're competing here. There was teaching elements and other things. Kerbal is the closest we got to like co-op, but I never was able to be in the game with you. And then there's the Nether block, where it's fine if like you can do whatever basically for Nether block.
Have you gotten to launch the rocket? Have you actually gotten to that part in Factorio?
Support. Yes, but it was many versions ago.
Okay.
Some statues here in mine.
It's very, it's got that sort of classic video game seductive quality where you're like, oh, I have this, now I can level that up. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure how far you've gotten. There's a point where you're like, in the beginning, where you're like, I get this, I make, conveyors and they send things there and da-da-da. And then there's a point where you realize you need factories to make things for factories, and it's just like, oh.
I don't know if I've got like, I was working on a thing, this is not Dwarf Fortress talk, so maybe it's not helpful, but I was working on having a factory to make gears to send to my factory that was making potions for my labs.
Oh,
they're not assembly buildings? They're not called factories, but...
They are.
I think they're called assemblers, Joe. I'm like
this llama.
70% sure they're called assemblers.
Dogs. I want any reindeer. We're done with reindeer now. Why chop off this guy's balls first? But
I wonder if there's a like a challenge where you just don't build any conveyors.
Yeah, there's plenty. I've seen plenty of different runs. There's definitely an achievement where you only handcraft like 3. Why are we talking about this?
Because this is what I'm excited about right now.
Also, I can't get anyone to wear clothes. I mean, I suppose it's no less random than half the things you end up talking about. I've got a level 20.
It is
Do I
another...
retire him?
Okay. But like, yeah. It is another game. So that's, I think, one of the problems.
Yes, it is. What?
What are you going to have him do? Well, like, that's why it feels more out of place than normal.
He gets to go fishing. He gets to take time off and go fishing.
And so-and-so is grabbed by a pond grabber.
Yeah, that is the concern. Yes!
A lead hatch cover! Let's look at this bad boy.
Stupid. Look at all these. All of them are terrible. Complete with a pack of leather and turkey bone encircled bands of cushioned granite cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of kenaf. Alright, they're making cloth out of kenaf, so I don't think that menaces too bigly. Too bigly? Naked bulldog.
It's big league, Joe.
On the item is an image of Moldoth Giltacus, the dwarf in lead. On the item is an image of Guild Addicts. Of the verses of pain, the Kenaf face veil in llama bone. This is just so confusing.
He has a he has Kenaf on it, but he didn't make the image of the Kenaf thing in Kenaf. He made that in llama bone.
Yeah, it's one of these things up here.
He made his spikes out of Kenaf.
The verses of pain. Isn't it in here somewhere? The verses of pain. It's gotta be one of mine, right? There it is. Yes, he made an image of this. Now this itself has an image of itself on it. So, figure that out. Add an image of Sarvash, so he has a MIDI image of itself on itself. It's very reflexive like that. Ugh. How come they're not cool anymore? I really don't understand why my artifacts are terrible.
I mean, it could be the game changing.
Cool it's a game changer. Am I like training these dogs or something?
I like how you're smoothing that random passageway that somebody did.
I like to keep them busy because otherwise
they get taken by a pond grabber.
What? Train, choo choo choo. Yeah, otherwise they can get bored and they get sad.
Oh, because they can't do their job? That makes sense.
It's like, we haven't been able to do our thing in a while. I don't want to worry about that. Just slaughtering things and someone's throwing a tantrum and got naked soldiers. Things are going real well. The thing that bothers me, one of the things that bothers me with this whole annoyance is that I used to be able to get around this with specific assignments, but now not so much.
His torso's uncovered. He'd be a female superhero in a comic book.
His legs are uncovered. I mean, go get your stupid...
What's his exclamation point there? Is he angry?
Watch an unknown demonstration.
No, like halfway down. Yeah,
this guy's out. He's throwing a tantrum. I should kick him out.
Very unhappy.
Remove from squad. And then get, I don't know, this guy. He's now in the squad.
He's a level 20 miner. But yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he wasn't? He was a hauler.
Was he not? Okay.
He was not. Nice try.
I saw a level 20 miner right there. I thought it was him.
Potash maker.
Potash?
I can't. There's a number of things I can no longer remember.
I can't.
How to say
really
them.
Can't believe you're not trolling me.
I forgot. I've gone back and forth too many times, and I don't know what is what. So now we make wood pots. Is that what I do?
You make, I think, wooden pots. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to it. Just show me the stinking pronunciation thing. I'm on dictionary thing.
Yes, I figured you're on some sort of site.
Some sort of site. Well, thank you, Merriam-Webster. I figured it out.
Wait, no. I don't want ammo. T, custom settings. We discuss everyone's favorite parable. Now, your hospital seemed to be having some problems, because that grandma had a smashed toe.
Yeah, so that was up here, I think.
You turned off your hospital at some point for some reason.
Did I?
Oh, wait, is that it there on the right? Of all those beds? Oh, yeah, it is. There it is.
Yeah, this is my hospital.
Do you have a doctor?
I think.
You don't have any supplies for it?
I don't know how to do thread.
Well, you need a coffer, and they'll start putting stuff in there.
Okay. Nope, that's not...
Or a coffin.
different
That'll cheer 'em
thing.
up. They love that.
Container is H.
There's nothing like sitting in a hospital bed staring at a coffin. You can make it a nice one.
Let's see if let's get a nice one. Yeah. Do we have any nice stuff left? Yeah. Really nice clay coffer. They are cooking some masterpieces, which is nice.
Again, do you have a doctor?
I don't, as far as I know. I don't know why this keeps getting suspended. Would that be in the noble screen? Medical dwarf?
I mean, you can make him a chief. You just need to have those jobs toggled on. To have someone, like, diagnosing and sewing and stuff.
Who is Kumil? Let's check him out.
Who is Kumil?
Am I in the right search screen?
I was looking up
never tell.
doctorly stuff. What?
There he is.
He has diagnose on, but he doesn't have anything else on. Yeah.
He's currently milling? I don't care about that. Carpentry, he's not very good at. We'll go ahead and let him be off of all of this.
Okay.
Here's our doctor.
Dr.
And I'm
Mutang Kumil.
gonna go ahead and have him in there. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't require anything. What does the mayor want? Oh,
Everything.
He needs all that decent stuff. I feel like I was in the middle of making him some things, so let's go ahead and...
Yep, there it was.
Do that. Yeah, did we assign that to him?
No, the militia
Current
commander has
owner,
that.
militia commander.
I don't know why.
Oh, was this gonna be it?
Maybe? It's hard to parse your brain sometimes, Albert.
It's especially like when it happened 6 months ago. Oh, it doesn't tell me if they're the mayor in this, does it?
No, it's irritating.
Okay, I'll go back here.
Bim.
Mayor Bim Tulan, whatever. It's on the way. Alright, we're gonna auto-allocate that to the mayor.
Allocate.
We're gonna smooth that. We're gonna build a table and a chair.
Yeah, this is feeling like a merry
See if we got a nice table.
I'm trying to remember, so there's nothing. I'm trying to learn the stratified quality indicators, because I never have done this, and I always am confused. There's nothing
well,
plus,
the circle
minus.
star is the best.
Yes. Okay, it goes nothing minus plus. That's easy enough. But then it's little star, then 3 bars, then circle star.
What? Okay. We'll give him a nice, nice-ish thrown
I always see middle bars. 3 bars is not as good, and I'm always like, it's not good enough. I'm incorrect.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was more obvious somehow.
Like, the star seems like it should be higher than 3 bars.
Making prickleberry biscuits. Got a masterpiece on that. Getting that smooth. Let's go ahead and make this an office and a dining room. We'll do that trick again. Let's go ahead and make a door here so we can separate these, because that's annoying. So 3 bars is better than 1 bar, and that's the best we've got.
By a long shot. By miles.
Look at these guys, they're blue.
Yeah, they're like master.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if I can send them out to kill anything.
Probably.
There's a magma crab, a pangolin.
Okay, or the pangolin.
And a rattlesnake. Go get him.
The pangolin. I love that fable.
What fable?
The pangolin and the rattlesnake?
Oh. Oh, you're making a joke of... Okay, I get it.
Humor, ladies and gentlemen. How does it work? Bim, you want Bim.
How does it work? How does it work? Okay, and then we'll make that a throne room or a study. We'll assign it to Bim, who is on the way.
Bim is on the way.
Have you watched that riff tracks? Of the apple?
I guess not, no. The apple?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the name of what it's called.
All the cloaks in your... Oh, I was like, where are the soldiers? And I remember they're out reenacting that fable.
Killing a rattlesnake and a pangolin. If I can recall correctly, pangolins are supposed to be pretty cute.
Yeah, they definitely are.
But we're slaughtering them anyway. Masterpiece taro biscuits. I love it. I'm gonna clear that out.
I mean, they're cute. But they're armadillo-like.
Sort by cooking. 18, moving on up.
Yeah,
this guy's still bored. What is he doing? Raw level 3. He's not even working.
He is.
What does raw level mean? Prepare meal. Yeah, wow. He's...
Are you gonna throw things down to the mammoth?
I don't know. I don't think so.
There's a giant skink causing problems.
Oh yeah? Where is he at?
Do you have a giant jaguar?
Well, maybe we could do that. Let's do that.
Well, we don't know where he is. The skink is definitely... Alright then.
I don't know what a skink is. A jaguar is bad.
Okay, I'm seeing interrupted by giant skink, so... Jaguars... Oh, we've seen these before. They're lizards. They're like fat lizards.
Nice. Like the what are they called in Fallout? Golden geckos.
Yeah.
Or just the geckos, I guess.
Well, they're on all fours.
They're kind of fat though. In
fours.
Fallout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is your doctor doctoring? That's something else I wonder.
I don't know. I have people staying in the hospital though, so that's nice.
I see that, but they're not getting care. So it's just a death room. Hey, look at that.
They've got lots of thread and cloth.
Yep.
They have crutches and buckets. They have no soap or powder.
Soap is tricky. Powder is real tricky. Splints are easy enough. They fit a whole lot into that one coffer.
It's just thread. I don't know how they like.
And
is it a
cloth.
foot of thread? That's a good point. I'm gonna dig this way.
And coffers. Ooh.
To put more.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8 kitchens.
Yep. That's why I'm gonna put more kitchens in.
You have 7 kitchens. I don't know what that is in the upper left.
Hey, they won't build it.
Why is that guy like an exclamation point?
Let me see. V over him. Sunken into depression. That's Olin.
Great. That's splattered.
Yeah. What are
Fantastic.
Can I see him? G for general? No.
V?
P for preferences?
What are you looking for?
Just wanted to see.
Oh, he's at the taut vessels.
Well, that's lame. Alright, we're throwing on. Oh, I dug too much.
No, dear God, why?
Wish I could tell it to have the blocks at the top. Okay. He did. Oh wait. Oh, did he build this?
Nope.
It's constructive and active. Because this guy is pitching a fit in it. I guess
he's got halfway through building it and is just stuck there.
That's a weird.
That is weird. I don't know if freeing him would be the right thing to do or the wrong. I mean, not morally.
I'm gonna remove the building.
All right. He's now free.
Oh wait, that's the floor.
That got confusing. No, it's because you removed the kitchen. The floor was the next thing you could select.
Okay.
He's still just standing there.
He's still just standing there. The wall got, or the ceiling got built at least.
Yes.
Technically a floor, but whatever. Are we out of blocks? No. Some of these guys are cooking good.
Mobilizes break, need, splint. So you're making splints, right?
Yes, I am. I don't know how it's doing. Put that at top, I guess. We're currently making wooden barrels, which we have one of. Throwing a tantrum. Let's check our stocks. We have more of this now. Let's toggle off all the stuff that could be brewed or can be cooked. Wait.
Nope. Yeah, look at that. That's smart.
That's better than it was.
That's smart. Smart move there, Albert. I did not do that. I have 80 billion maize or whatever.
We'll go ahead and plant some of those. And some of those. And...
yeah.
what's going on with this?
What?
This spot right here. I thought it used to be a farm. Did somebody topple the farm?
Quite
I think they toppled
possibly.
the farm.
Nope, someone died in the hospital.
Things aren't going great for me.
Things were doing okay.
I didn't say they weren't going to... I said they're not going great.
Hey, they found him. So that's good.
Are we out of coffins? We have like one available.
You have a lot of built though, so that's good. You were prepared for this.
Yep. Be prepared. Which apparently is not going to be in the new Lion King movie.
People were scared. Wait.
Of
Hitler?
what?
What?
Yeah. It was Hitler.
All along.
They were doing the goose step, and they're like, nah, you can't have that in a Disney movie these days.
Stupid. Even the bad guy can't?
No, you can't have Hitler be a bad guy, Joe.
Sorry. That's right. He has to just represent badness for every lame argument going forward.
If you make Hitler a not real person, you're ignoring the fact that he's actually being reincarnated as Donald Trump. Stop denying the truth
And Fox
of who
News.
Hitler really is.
Literally Hitler. With our usual uncanny sense of timing, we discuss April Fool's jokes. In August. Did you watch that video that was linked in our Discord the other day?
No? Maybe? Probably not?
Of Tarn talking about, adding in more complicated storytelling?
No, I did not. At least not when it was linked. It may be, if it was an older one, I might have heard it a while back, but...
It's really fascinating. He's really interesting to hear talk. He's very smart and understands a lot of different realms of things. And he was just talking about how, different things you want out of a game and how they can add that to Dwarf Fortress and how it might break some ways, but might not.
I want to push back on what you just said there just a minute. I don't think Tarn understands a lot of things. I think that Tarn is willing to study a lot of things. Like, the way you said it, it was like, man, he's just naturally good at all this stuff. But he's just, like, seeing and we've talked about this in the past, so I know that you get this, but he sees what he needs, and he goes and, like, gets that information out of the world and puts it to work.
At which point, now, he's got a couple things under his belt.
Yes, I understand that. I guess maybe my pushback is not warranted.
Yeah, jerk.
But
how's that pushback?
I don't like the idea of, like, even though I understand that some people are, like, more innately intelligent or whatever than other people, like, thinking about that does nobody any good, so I tend to be very sensitive about, like...
Yes, I know. And I've experienced this pushback a lot, and I'm over it. Tarn, when he was built...
Doors on that side. Like, the doors...
I don't know.
I don't like what's going on with those bedrooms at all.
Those aren't bedrooms, those are my...
I forgot that you did terrible things with them. I do like
some migrants have arrived.
The idea of, like, you're going to church and it's just a hallway. It's like, oh, there's the Lutherans on the left and there's the Catholics. Oh, I've gone too far. We're at the Muslim one. I gotta back up. There's the Baptists. Okay. Whew.
Yep. That's how my fort runs. You are going to be a hauler, because I'm not sure everything's getting where it needs to go. We're gonna check out our squads again, because half of them are still... I dislike this. Alright, Aztesh Etisonol. Do you have a specific... You have a specific iron breastplate that you are not getting for some stupid reason. Why not? Why won't you go get it? He's also missing a gauntlet.
Is he missing a hand?
No, he's not missing a hand.
Will that show up as missing armor if you're like, you don't have a foot, and also you're not wearing a boot?
Specific gloves. I don't think so, because that's weird.
Well, I mean, Dwarf Fortress is weird, Joe.
They know whether or not they need a thing, right? Which gauntlet does he
understand
have?
what you're saying, but I also understand that programming things is not easy.
Alright, he needs a right and a left. There's people running around on my windows.
The Spider-Man?
Left. No, I feel like he'd be better with my dog.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna remove that breastplate and give him a different breastplate because he's an idiot. He's just too busy watching. What if I have them on? Alright, what if I give them a month in their schedule where they can just do whatever? Sleep in barracks at need?
Like a gap year?
Inactive. Wear your uniform. Yes, like a like a gap year. Now, what month am I in?
I always get annoyed at, like, people from Europe when they're all like, oh, well, I spent, some time after primary school, like, bumming around Europe, because it seems like so elitist, and then I think about, like, oh, that's just like driving to Alabama. It's actually not that far. Go, like, hang out in France if you're in England.
Yes. Well, you still, I mean...
Except nicer than going to Alabama. Although, you know what? I went to Alabama the other week, Joe. They had a whole giant, giant collection, but, like, out in the middle of the woods, me and my son went and saw these cool giant fiberglass dinosaurs. And also a fiberglass recreation of Stonehenge. I bet they don't have that in France.
They have the real thing, Albert. Well, I guess not in France. We don't have Stonehenge in France, but they have the real thing in France.
It was weird seeing how big, assuming that it's a accurate recreation, how big the Stonehenge thing was.
I think a lot of people in Europe don't understand how much space we have here in the United States.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just hard for them to grasp unless they actually come over here. I've definitely heard that before. Like, there's just so much of it. It's at a point where we're just like, let's throw up a fiberglass copy of an English thing, and that'll be fine.
There's an interesting dude who paid for it. There's this billionaire who heard about this other guy in Tennessee who built a thing called Foamhenge, And he's like, I want one of those. And he calls him up. The guy's like, I'm not building it out of foam, okay? I have foam henge. You can't have foam henge. He's like, well, how are you going to build it? And he's like, and he actually didn't want to do it. So he just like quoted him some stupid high number because he thought like, well, surely this won't be a thing. And because the guy's a billionaire, he's like, okay, well, I'll see you in a week. I love your little spike path there. That's coming along really well. Can't wait to see the invader.
Yes.
Walk right past it.
Remember what it is? Spikes on the right, Albert. Spikes on the right.
Can you at least wall off the thing so they will have to go over them?
I just did that.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
It's walled off. This is walled. This is a wall, and this is a wall. But it wasn't 2 seconds ago. So I thought you knew what you were talking about. One of those moments.
I saw you in there. I hadn't seen the spikes before, and it's actually kind of difficult to parse that little brown square as a wall.
What are you talking about? Stream's wall.
Yes, but you're not sharing your sound with me, so I'm just talking to you.
It's a good thing too. It's really annoying. It's just like
That'd be a great if you had like a video game that was auditory only. You're just like running around.
I don't even know what that would mean.
Wall, monster.
Oh, they did that. One of the April Fool's Minecraft things was they did that. It was amazing.
They have audio only Skyrim, right?
Whoa. So I'm doing this.
Yeah, you are.
Check.
Make sure you clear all those stones out. Get a good DBD going.
Yes, I have to. Yes, that's a thing. Oh, I gotta kill more people. No, they did for 1 year. They you loaded into Minecraft, and no matter what you did, it yelled at you about it. Like if you walked over grass, it was like grass. Sand. Water. Like the monster. It was great. I kind of want that back. I'm sick of. I think we've discussed this. Just sick of the April Fool's stuff at this point. It's not gaining anyone anything. Everyone does it. Most of them are lame. There's nothing tricky about it.
I thought that the Minecraft one this year was okay.
They're okay. That's the thing. That one they did. That was brilliant and unexpected and like what is happening.
It was actually in the game too.
Yeah.
Not like some other piece of content where they were just like, here's a thing that didn't happen, but we'll pretend like it did for a day.
Isn't that what they did this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had Minecraft 3D. It was like the 1993 edition of Minecraft or whatever.
Shear some animals? Oh, they're still processing plants.
I didn't actually understand how the game was supposed to work. Because you didn't have like the breaking mechanic. Like you would go up to stuff and it would just explode. And I didn't get the joke.
I didn't look too much into it. Yes. I guess that's one way of putting it. I didn't deal with that, really.
So there was no good April Fool's stuff for you this year, huh?
I didn't see anything. I saw, again, a lot of fairly lame ones. And I was like, well, now everyone's doing it, and these aren't that funny.
There's a good, like a pet shop that, you know, normal. Like it was one of those accounts. It's like, we're looking for a home for this dog, and they had a big dinosaur. That was pretty good.
I saw that. You retweeted that. That wasn't terrible. Ooh, a hunting dog.
It wasn't like next level, like, oh my goodness, my mind is blown. I was just like, oh, there's a dinosaur. That's fun.
Well, yeah, but for you, that's all you need.
That is all I need. That is accurate.
I'm going to sort these by... What am I doing? They used to be sorted by name. Okay.
Sort them by sexual orientation, Joe. That's what the people want.
By profession. It was weird.
Get rid of them gay dwarves.
Baby shark doot 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 doot.
Baby shark doot 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 doot. Are there sharks in Dwarf Fortress?
I have no idea. We discussed
you can be a shark man.
Like... All right. So then that posits a yes.
There are many kinds of sharks in Dwarf Fortress. And then it lists them.
There are many. There are many kinds, Albert. Sharks in Dwarf Fortress. We've posited though that no one's surf casting off of our into our ocean to maybe catch a shark.
Adventure mode, we could have our guys swim in the ocean.
What's that?
What?
It's a giant louse.
Yay! You finally have some good fauna, Joe. A big old bug. What does a louse look like? I'm gonna Google louse.
These mussel shells.
They're just like tick-looking things. It's not even exciting.
No, it's not. It's really not. Baby shark doo 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 doo.
No, that's not my fault, okay? Because I sang that like a week ago. So if we get negative comments because of you saying baby shark, I'm disappointed in you.
Ugh. I have no idea what Al did to his roof.
Man, they're not building those kitchens very fast. I guess my guys who can cook are probably cooking.
Yeah, yes. That was everyone saying the same thing in different ways at once.
Man, I'm already 27 minutes in. We're making a lot of good prickleberries, so that's nice. I'm gonna read this again. Still at 18. This guy had bumped up to 4 though, so that's nice.
18 is not bad. You might hit 20 again. I mean, we're neck and neck here. Wow, your cooks are miserable though.
Yeah, they are.
Why?
I am not sure. You think if I built
Why
like...
are they so sad? My God!
I think if I built statues all over the place, like right next to where they work, they'd be happier?
Anything would...
Oh, vile force of darkness has arrived.
See if it actually attacks. Or if this is just silliness. Oh, I see it on the left there.
There's a lot of guys. Yeah.
Well, there's 5
Let's see
right
what
now.
the unit... Others...
That's not
You're right, that's actually not that many guys.
Are they off
may
the
not
map?
even make it to my thing. They might be. Let's,
Yeah, some more came in. Nope, that guy's just hanging out with them. Is that a bad dwarf?
Alright, let's check the units again.
Yeah, this is not the biggest invasion I've ever seen.
Alright, we'll send our squad after him, see how they do. We don't want the
I would use the
Quandles.
rectangle here.
Oh, that's a good point. Kill and rectangle, yes.
Sure, get that fish.
I don't know if the fish is with them. He's yellow.
I don't think the fish is with them. Go ahead.
They are gonna have to kill him though if they kill everybody in the rectangle.
Enter again. I always forget this. There you go. Well,
running around.
What are they? They're running. What is happening? Half of the
they got
force
doors
went
on
back to
them,
the other edge of the map. That guy's in a lake. What are they doing?
Here come my guys.
There's one bad guy at the end to hit.
Here we go.
Oh. I like how they all collapse into one square. That apparently just
Yeah, that's
bailed
pretty
on the
bad.
guy.
The siege is still ongoing? No, it's not. Why does it still have the S?
You have reports about the siege? The siege is at the top. It says siege. S is spar.
Oh, okay. You want to look at him though? R.
Yeah, we can do that.
The Goblin Mace Man. He's been knocked unconscious. Hopefully he got knocked dead.
Alright, stop. I'm trying to read this. Iron Warhammer, bruising muscle, jamming skull through the brain, and tearing the brain. That sounds deadly.
Yeah. He's got a nice Iron Warhammer too. Look at that. He's got the...
3 bars.
And then like the brackets? I don't know what that means.
Decorated. I believe it means decorated.
Oh.
I don't know when you decorated that Warhammer.
The iron
but-
breastplate has the 2 little brackets and then the other bracket and then a parenthesis.
Yeah, I don't know what that
An
means.
iron loop.
2 bracket. The
That's
2
a-
little brackets is decorated. I don't know what the bigger one is. I think. I thought I just figured this out, but now I have no idea. I don't want to see skink.
Okay, this goblin crossbowman.
Yeah, the
His
little ones
artery
are
was opened by-
decorated. I don't know what the brackets mean. They're used. It's forbidden.
It might be forbidden.
Or I think some of them mean that they were made or weren't made in your fort. I'm making that up.
Wow, this guy didn't do anything to us.
Wait, I'm not here. I'm looking at things.
Well, the only like red report that even comes close is that he shot a silver bolt at my hammer dwarf and the hammer dwarf jumped away. So
Yeah,
that
your
wasn't
squad
good
did
for
well.
him.
Your squad is not bad at all.
I want to check on these guys. Are they still on Kilvarius?
I guess there's a goblin
They're
floating
probably
around.
still trying to get that fish.
So
That will prove their undoing.
that wasn't the
these
biggest
guys go?
siege I've ever seen. They're grabbing.
It wasn't too bad, no. Somebody's grabbing that stuff.
Usually a lot of it's
here we go.
forbidden, but yeah. Would DB see that? Or do this? Wow.
I know this, so I'm gonna do that.
Fair enough.
That one's also forbidden.
Well, see, the advantage of DBC is that you can just do it in a rectangle.
Yeah?
You just reclaim.
I'm gonna look up here to see if there's anything, if I'm missing anything.
I'll just make a giant rectangle. Reclaim everything.
I claim this land for Spain!
Did you do anything there? I didn't see what happened. I think Discord got a little weird.
I don't know if there was any more things to claim.
Did you draw a
I
rectangle?
did hit DBZ and draw a big rectangle.
Okay.
What's this?
What's this?
Arab withdraws from weaponsmith withdraws from society. Well, he knows where he's going at least, so that's good.
To the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, he claimed a metal forge. That's not bad. It has the
Yeah, it
possibility
worked out so well for you.
It could be something great, like a masterwork sword.
Not okay.
It needs
Shining bars of
bones
metal,
and metal, and wood.
pictures of a forest, cut gems. We have cut gems.
Yeah,
Square blocks. We
You
should
might,
have
I think
plenty of
it's
those.
the skeletons, or unless you're out of wood.
Oh, skeletons. That's it. I mean, we should have. Yeah, we just killed a bunch of guys, so there should be
I would slaughter an
skeletons.
animal. And then again, check your wood.
I'm gonna Z. Can I check my stocks here? It's not under wood.
I don't know where wood is. It's a really interesting question.
Trees?
Yes.
Logs.
Hey.
We have some of those.
All right. So it's
Bones. Bones are not on bones.
body parts?
Could be.
They're all forbidden. I don't know if that's bones though. Just slaughter something.
Okay. What do we got? Bunch of new guys came in. Stray puppy,
lamb.
stray billy goat, slaughter. There might not be enough. Let's see, metal bars they've got right there.
I see it.
Asmel is starving and
Asmel is not
dehydrated.
happy.
Why?
I don't know. I don't understand why all of your cooks are miserable. I don't understand. In my fort, I can't
I eat
figure out.
more when I'm depressed, not less. I don't understand this guy at all.
You eat more when you're depressed, not less. He's that depressed. That's how far gone he is. Are those mine carts?
They might be wheelbarrows? I don't know. I'll look at them. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw the thing get slaughtered and he's not moving, so I don't know what his dealio is.
Let's check him again. Pictures of a forest. We should check on our logs. Pictures of cut gems. We think we have those. Blocks we should also have. We'll check on logs. I don't see any logs in any of this stuff.
I have no idea where your
Any
logs
of
go.
my stockpile. So we're gonna de-teach some trees.
I don't know how to say this to you, Albert, but I don't know how your logs work. Oh, yeah, they're not
Man,
making
I'm sad
barrels
that-
also.
The goblins didn't come in and hit my traps.
They'll be back in far greater numbers. You wind up with it.
Will he come running out is the question. There he comes.
Look at them all. Wow.
Everybody needed logs, apparently. That's why those splints weren't getting built either.
That's a good point. It's okay, though. Things like having logs is a pretty advanced concept in this game.
Slipped into depression. Why?
Oh, your cooks were outside for a long time.
Yeah, well, who cares? I learned about that now. Why can't they be cool?
What happened to your... What's going on there?
I don't know.
Why are there just holes?
I don't know. Somebody decided to kick some...
I watched you designate that.
Alright. Did he start the construction? Let's
Oh my
stay
God.
focused here.
No, you need a traction bench.
He's running around. He's got his bones. Yes, he's begun the mysterious construction.
You need a traction bench.
Whew.
Traction
Okay.
bench. Traction bench. Did someone kick over the ceiling?
I think they can do that.
Oh my god.
Or, like, at least cancel? I don't know. Can you imagine, like, I was outside for so long and you guys think you get a roof? Start, like, bashing a hole in the roof with their feet. This is what I think about not being stuck in the rain.
I don't understand.
Actually, I am surprised that maybe they canceled the construction as it was happening.
But then it would still be there, but it would be red when you queued over
Yeah,
it.
that's what I thought too.
Cancels traction bench, no available traction bench. Oh, cancels. Okay, never mind. Wait,
Yeah,
no, what?
I'm gonna put that at the top. Just waiting to see what great thing he builds for my good fort.
It's been there all episode, but Joe finally starts to realize he has a miasma problem. I thought I had a handle on this, but I don't. My cooks now can't keep up with the amount of... Make sure I got this right. Stocks. Oh. And by right, I mean not looking at the right thing at all.
So you got a lot of
all
things,
these random...
stuff they
Oh,
can
because
cook.
I started grabbing plants and... Interesting. I did a big harvest too, so all of a sudden I'm flush with giant slug eyes. Mmm. Man, I got a lot of weird stuff. I'm gonna cook these. 58 eggs. It's not including things that might hatch. I have 103 giant slug meat.
So what is the
take
problem in your mind here?
Too much raw food causing miasma.
So it's just sitting
Was
there
for a while.
rotting.
Yeah, they're not cooking it fast enough. Oh, I know what I can do. Boop, 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 boop. Get back on this train. Snooty Eats train. Got beautiful statues. Okay. I should have relatively happy people.
Okay, do you just think about like not doing the military? Just
Yeah,
saying.
then you get crushed.
Yeah, well, no, you have all that. They have that good spear haul though, Joe.
Yeah, but I don't have it, is the thing. Did the guy I've tried to fix get his stupid... He didn't.
Torso uncovered. I love the idea of this guy, like, in all other full armor, right? Like, helm and gauntlets and everything, and it's just like his belly and chest are just... He's just completely shirtless.
Yeah.
Bring it on!
It's madness. Alright, I'm gonna cancel this.
Like, what are you proving, my dude?
Wait, I thought I canceled that. So next month, we'll have an entire month. To, oh, and I want them to stay uniform all the way through. None of this civ clothes. You wear your armor until it smells like Tony in high school.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think he's okay now.
That was the oaf shoes thing. I was trying to bring that in, but I couldn't really. Sleep in a room at will. Yes. Okay, so we'll try this. What is name grid cell? Never even...
Yay!
That's now called Albert.
It's me!
Mario. It's me, Mario.
AJ asked me why my Minecraft world was called Minecraft World on the Switch, and I was like, fine. I went in there and changed it to AJ is a goober.
But he loved that. No!
He was actually fine with that. He didn't mind at all. Yeah, it's tricky. You think like you're gonna get a handle on how he's gonna feel about stuff, but
I would have thought he would think that was like now sacrosanct, and he's like, because that says I'm a goober, I'm a goober.
No.
I've had that with my nieces and nephews.
The goober is not like a serious insult in our house.
Well, anything really.
Jack, I said something was stupid, and Jack was like, "You said a bad word," and I had to I was like, what? I don't say bad words, and Jack's like, "You said stupid." It's like, I'm gonna keep saying stupid. Get out of here with your public school nonsense. It was stupid.
That's good. Now there's just my husband in my squad. What's this? It's like a pawn. A withered prickleberry. Guys, my dudes, you've got to take better care of your freaking...
Your fort is full of goobers.
Take that back. I don't feel like I've gotten a lot done.
I don't feel like you have either.
I got one guy to 20, and then I don't know.
Did anybody level up? Like they're all... Are they just running in there being like, oh, gross, all this food, and then like running back out? Can you exclude rotten food from the stockpile?
I guess. I would hope they would do that anyway. I don't really know how that works.
I mean, I don't do that with my fridge. Well, not like all the time.
You also don't work like
once a month.
I did this stockpile switch. That might have messed things up somehow. That could have screwed up everything. Interrupted by giant louse. Interesting. What, here? Louse is on the wall?
It's a bug. I mean, it probably can climb. Send your guys out to fight him. At least they won't be...
I can't find it.
Really? They're just running around looking for him?
It wasn't where they said it was.
Go to the unit list.
Fine. Squad. Kill. Select from list. This giant sponge. How about this poet? Let's get him.
I wonder if that'll start you like a war.
Start you like a war. Rock you like a hurricane. I feel like I've lost this fortress. I feel like it's just... Here we go. This is what'll help.
It's like last week. Well, not last week, but like last time we played, you were like, "So, Albert, are you ready to concede?" And
I mean, I'm doing better than you. I know that much. I just feel like enable animals, furniture, not refuse, not stone.
Well, you are the first one to 20.
Gems, yes. Finished goods. Leather and cloth, fine. Probably gonna regret that. Where I was. Alright.
Can you have dwarves, like, throw something down a hole?
Yeah, it's called pitting. We've discussed it, but never actually done it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can take my weremammoth guy, throw some materials down to him, have him build a kitchen, and then have the people in my fort throw him down ingredients to cook with, so that he can continue leveling up. Yeah.
Yeah. That's possible. I don't know. You might have to...
I'm going on the bet that weremammoths aren't great climbers.
Which, let's be honest, who hasn't made that mistake before?
You're out there and you're like, there's a weremammoth way down there in that canyon, but then you think,
Yeah. It'll be fine. How could that possibly ever...
You got those, like, gecko hands on them.
That'd be awesome. An anti-gravity mammoth. I think this is gonna be the last thing I get to do.
Man, we're gonna be doing this challenge for like the whole year.
Yeah, again, 14s. How did nothing happen? They've been cooking. They've been rendering fat, haven't they?
Have they?
I don't know. People are in depression. That's great. Unless it was just my meat explosion got a little cleaned up. I think it did. That's good, at least. Nom 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 nom. They appear to be getting a handle on.
I just got made a masterpiece something, right? On the as a meal.
Yeah.
He won't
Ash.
store it in the barrel because he's too depressed. But
this great meal I made.
It doesn't mean anything in the endless, uncaring vastness of eternity. What does my life really entail?
When I slipped into low gear for the biscuits with the food, with the meals, I definitely sort of kicked myself in the... That's not a saying. Bit myself in the butt with
I don't think that's
overflow.
a saying either.
What's the saying? I did something with the something? I have 1,282 maize and I can't cook it? 1,000... I can't cook rice?
Really?
Look at this.
I guess you better start making rice wine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put in a bunch of different stills now.
Like, let them cook the whatchamacallits. Although that won't level up their...
If they can use them as an ingredient, that's fine.
You have to mill it into rice flour before you can...
Oh, for the love of... Really?
Cook it. Yeah, you can't just eat it.
Would I do that here?
They haven't invented the Instant Pot in Dwarf Fortress land.
I mean, you can...
Yes, I'm aware. I know.
Right? You can just make rice. Alright, well now they're milling plants. So hopefully that'll get some use. And that's gonna do it for me, whatever that was. Yo dog, we heard you like crossbows. So we put crossbows on your crossbows with pictures of crossbows.
Alright, a tin crossbow.
Hey, it's an artifact crossbow. That's not bad. Let's see what she looks like.
Let's take a look. Wait, it's not R?
It is not R, it's Shift L.
Cheese.
It's not cheese.
Alright. Description.
Wow.
Okay, so encrusted with granite cabochons, studded with tin, papaya wood, menaces with spikes of emerald and lapis lazuli. On the item is an image of Moma's bristle wheels, the dwarf in emerald. Moma's bristle wheels is striking a menacing pose.
Aww.
The artwork relates to the return of the dwarf Moma's bristle wheels from the dead as a relentless haunt in the vermilion jungles in the early autumn of one. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then there's a mountain, and then there's
Tuft Band the Hoary Gulf. The tin cross.
So
it's got a picture of itself.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
In goat bone.
That's not bad.
So this is tough bone. I'm sick of the self-referential artifacts.
Yeah,
we get it.
I agree.
It's an artifact in the world. Like,
they're really
we were
excited
talking about how
them.
difficult things would be to program. Like, items without pictures of themselves seems like you could definitely do that. I'm gonna check on my bedrooms because I don't think I've made these yet. Okay, we're gonna build doors here first. We had those guys show up. I'm putting on planning mode.
Yes. Planning mode is wonderful.
They all have bedrooms.
Oh, your mayor's stumbling around obliviously, right? Wasn't he Bim?
You should be happy. I got him that cool room.
I don't know. Once this mood start to slip, it's real bad going.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be that potential for, like, reviving the world
Pulling out of
this.
Spiral. Well,
which I think is a thing that can happen in real life.
Yeah, but not when you're in charge.
Fair enough.
I mean, you keep saying things about smoothing or putting down statues or... guys, what is that?
You were very dismissive of that idea.
No, I wasn't. Was I? What do I know?
I feel like you were.
You just think everything I say is dismissive because you're in a low mood. Low energy.
I'm not in a low mood. I'm fine. I'm a little tired.
Yes. So you're hearing... You're putting into the world what you want to see there. I think I see one of your cooks just not here. Up further. Something's going on. I don't know that it's good. There's a cook bleeding in the hallway.
Well, we'll get that traction bench and he'll be happy.
Yes.
Let's check out our nobles. What does the mayor still want? Meager office needs modest quarters? Whatever. Alright, he needs chests and cabinets. So we'll go ahead and make some of those. What do we got? Anything good still? Plus sign? No. 3 bars is better than the star?
Yep. That's where it loses me, but yes. The star or 3 bars, circle star.
And then he also needs a cabinet. That's F. Put that over here. These are the same. I don't have great cabinets in this fort. What was the other thing he wanted?
Weapon racks.
Weapon racks and armor stands. I guess we'll give him the better one of those. No. Weapon rack is R.
Mm-hmm.
And that one.
Somehow you're at 43 minutes. I feel like that flew by. I'm not sure. Yes.
You're not sure? You trust your perception of time?
No, it's not even my perception of time. I'm just not sure what just happened.
Well, let's see if I got my mayor happy yet. Oh, he's almost there. He's at yellow.
I think if you engrave that, it'll do it.
Engrave everything, yeah, everything will be great, and we can maybe have some of this wall engraved here. That's also by the stairway, and everybody will be happy with that.
I put that at
Did I hit that at higher? I need it.
Well, your cook's been found dead, dehydrated.
Who has?
One of your cooks.
That's not great.
That's mining.
No.
This X the whole thing out.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Stop it! I'm trying!
Okay.
Priority 3.
There we go.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, I guess that'll do it for us for this week. Let me get a final tally on my cooks over here. What the ones that are still alive.
I wonder who died. Oh man, you're chugging along, but you only have, how many do you have? Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 currently.
8.
We might have to put into practice the idea of dropping food to good old
that was gonna be like your
mammoth
whole turn.
Rakustag. I wanted to. No, that was not my whole turn.
I understand that.
Not this one.
It wasn't even part of your turn.
No, it was not. We'll see what happens. Maybe things will happen. Maybe something will happen with that next week or next time. If you'd like to see that a little bit early, you can go over to patreon.com/humanechoes and become a patron. You get access to these earlier than everybody else on YouTube, and you help support the stuff that we do here. And also, you can click on that like button on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Those are also greatly appreciated. We'll see you guys next week with more, not next week, next time, whenever Joe gets this edited. Dwarf Fortress stuff.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, and up he goes. Oh!
Come on!
Oh.
Make it happen!
Oh no!
Make it happen! Come on! Ah!
Yep.